Hey guys, George here. It's Saturday afternoon. Just finishing up a couple of things in the office before we actually heading out to a game of rugby. We're going to watch the Springboks get a hiding from the All Blacks, which is always good, of course. But the reason for this video is we've been having a lot of interest from a lot of people all over the world in regards to a automated trading program that we've been using for the last couple of months. And we've been doing really well with it. And not only us, but a lot of people from all over the world that we've been helping set this up have been getting some awesome results too. People in India, Pakistan, all through Australia, New Zealand, China, all through Asia there, South America, Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, Canada, where else have we got people? Spain, UK, people all over the world are doing really well. One thing in the US, we are still waiting on a solution for them. They can't do the automated trading at the moment with this particular platform. We're working on integrating another one and we'll have that live soon. But for everyone else in the rest of the world, it's working really, really well. So some of the questions that we've been getting from people is, what do I need to know about trading? Do I need to be an expert in the markets? Do I need to understand how Forex markets work, how trading programs work, how the algorithms are written? And the simple answer is no. Now, personally, I've done a lot of trading in the past, and I've done all of that. A few years ago, I did it full time for like 5 years, pretty much. We were trading managed funds in the US, mostly futures market, but a little bit of Forex, equities, and of course derivatives on all of them. I was actually a registered CTA with the NFA and the CFTC. And yeah, had a lot of fun. Dealt with a lot of interesting people all over the world doing that. But it was pretty stressful at times, particularly when you're running other people's funds. Although a lot of our stuff was automated then as well. When you're dealing with some serious dollars from a lot of clients, you've really got to be on the case and got to be watching it in case there are some glitches anywhere that you need to, stamp out immediately. So it still needs some sort of human supervision there. So over the years we've done a lot of research into the markets and trading and different trading techniques, styles and different platforms to use. And you can see there's a ton of books there that we've gone through, which is all cool stuff, but you don't need to know that. Down here you can see in this box, down the ground, I don't know if you can see that all right, but there's a ton of trading programs in here and courses and DVDs and CD-ROMs and whatever else. Hundreds of them, talking about different type of option strategies, the Greeks, your theta, delta, gamma, technical trading, fundamental analysis, computer programming, and of course all the different markets, be it the currencies, futures, whatever it is you're doing, trading lead hogs in the futures markets, oil, gold. Again, you don't need to know any of that. What we've got here is a simple program that's trading on the currency markets, but once it's set up and running, it's all done for you. It's automated. And so you can carry on with your day-to-day job if that's what you're into, or whatever it is that you do. And for us, in fact, because most of the trading is done in the UK or US hours, it's when we're asleep. So when we wake up in the morning, we see either more money in our account or we see less. But obviously we've been doing pretty well, so we're seeing a lot more money in our bank accounts, which is a pretty awesome thing to wake up to. It makes my morning coffee and checking the stats on my phone pretty exciting. The other thing that we find is a lot of people asking about what sort of technology or computer programs do they need to be running, or what sort of computer hardware do they need. And again, you don't need very much. You can see probably behind me there's a computer there that's reasonably high spec with a few monitors. Over here we've got a few more, and around here we've got a few more, and yeah. But this is just me and my wife that uses this stuff. But I mean, we've had it from over the years in trading. We needed a lot of stuff and a lot of high specs when we were day trading, even on tick data and stuff. But you don't need any of that. In fact, you can set this all up on your iPhone, or even better on your Samsung, if you've matured past the iStage, or tablet, whatever you're into, Once it's up and running, we have it running on a VPS. If you don't know what that is, it's a virtual private server, but it's simple. Again, we've got training on exactly A to Z that walks you through video tutorials on how to do it, and yeah, it's simple. So you can connect with your mobile phone and just keep an eye on everything from there, and that's it. So pretty simple stuff. Now, I'll try and turn this camera around so I can show you some of the results that our guys have been getting. I'm actually using the new Note 7, which apparently catches fire, so hopefully that doesn't happen here. Alright, so anyway, we turn the phone around. So here you can see on the screen, it's the VPS. So this computer is actually on the other side of the world, but we're just remote desktop controlling it from here. And you can see on here some of the recent signals that have fired. So the different programs on the left, the direction, whether it was long or short, the expiry date and the contracts that we entered into, and the asset underlying that we were trading, whether it's the Canadian dollar, Swiss franc there, New Zealand US dollar, Canadian Swiss, US yen, and a ton of greens in there, majority of them being winning trades, which is of course what we want to see. Over here you can see this is our brokerage account, and you can see the trades that have been placed directly in here. So you can see the last trade on there was a loser, but then below that we've got a couple of winners, losers, and you'll see if we scroll down here, you can see there's a few red ones, a few green ones, but there's a lot more green ones in there than red ones. When we get right down to the bottom, we'll show, so we made a total profit in this particular account of $901 US. Now that is only risking $20 a trade in that account, which is pretty awesome. And that's the same results there, pulled directly from that statement, put into an Excel sheet to give us some sort of stats that we can work on. See the equity chart there is pretty clean, pretty good looking equity chart. And yeah, total profit of $901. You can see only risking $20 a trade, and it's been going for 50 days there, so that's given us 180% return on our capital there. We started with a $500 account, but how you want to risk that is up to you. You could have started with quite a bit less in that particular account. We've got another account that we started, which we used the profits from that one, and started this one here, and you can see this one's made over $1,600 US, and it's done it in 20 days. That's 20 calendar days. Again, pretty good equity chart, and some pretty awesome days in there. The largest day we had, we made over $605 US. So again, that brings a bit of a smile to your face, and you wake up and you see that sort of money rolling into your bank account. Pretty cool stuff. As for our team, like I said, we've got people all over the world using this program, and they're doing some really awesome results. It's not just us that's making a ton of money with us. This guy here, Rob, he's in the UK. You can see he's doing really well there. This is actually our one. This is a picture of me and my wife there about, 10 or 15 years ago. We used to do orcharding, used to own an orchard back in New Zealand. And you can see, so we woke up to $516 US that night, which would have been equivalent to picking 34.4 bins of Taylor's Gold pears. But again, we did this in our sleep. And picking pears is good fun and a bit of exercise, but you can't do it in your sleep. Nasser, he's in Australia, doing really well with it. Shahed is in Australia too. He made $594 that night. Awesome. Dave, he's doing really well with it. He's up in Noosa or above Noosa, I think, Bundaberg, somewhere around there in Australia. Who else we got on here? Chris Sills, he's over in Spain. Him and his wife are doing really well with this program there. Rob in the UK. Yep, there's Alan Tor, he's in New Zealand, doing really well. But yeah, people all over the world. People in Nigeria are doing really well with it. Ghana, Kenya, a lot of places where in general they've had a lot of problems with this sort of thing have been doing really well with this program now, which of course is really, really cool. So it's simple. It works. We've been trading it for a couple of months now. We did a virtual account to start off with and tested the waters with that, and very happy with how it's been working. As I say, we've got a bit of history in the industry, so we understand the fundamentals behind it, and are very happy with how it's all going. And we've now got systems in place. Like to start off, it was pretty hard getting some people started. There was a lot of hand-holding individually, which we still do a little bit. But in general, now we've got systems in place that makes it very simple for people to sign up. So we've got this page here, which has got a step-by-step process that just walks you through exactly what you need to do. And each one's got, a little pop-out video if you need further instructions, and you can watch over our shoulder as we do everything step by step. So it makes it real simple. And of course we've got support groups and that where we can help you out if you need further assistance. Pretty easy stuff. So if you're at all interested in this sort of thing, you're looking for creating another income, be it a passive one, residual one, to add to whatever you're currently doing, let us know. If you're interested in trading at all, let us know. Throw some comments in the bottom and we will help you out and try our best to answer any questions that you may have. So thank you, have an awesome day, and go the All Blacks. Cheers.